Okay, I just must do it. It started to be really cloudy. It might start rain soon, but I just must do it. Welcome to the class of the Yellow Seed Wave. It's been a long time. I've been working on it right now for a few hours, and this sky just got so dark already. So let's get it start. I want to share with you that screen. Welcome to the Yellow Seed Wave. We're gonna have 10 gate days. It's gonna be super powerful. So let's dive in. So the Dreamspell calendar, we have 20 different signs, kings, archetypes, which each one of them is teaching us a lesson. And then we also have waves of 13 days. So for example, the first one is the red dragon. It's like the rebirth, is the nurture, is the being. And then with every wave, we are learning about the first day in 13 days of a story of it. So we'll get there soon. Right now we are here on yesterday we were on the first day. Today is already the second day, and we are starting the wave of the yellow seed. And as you see here, we have those green days are gate days. So it happens only twice a year, but we have 10 gate days, one after another. It's very powerful. We'll talk about that soon too. But let's start with, what is that yellow seed? What is it teaching us? So the yellow seed is kind of like this energy of that seed in the soil that is blooming out, is getting out of his shelf, and he have a target. The target is to bloom, and he's very aware to what is around him. He need to make sure that he have the amount of water, earth, fire, power, air to bloom in his full potential. And if we look at the kin, we see this looks like kind of like an eye, and the eye represents the awareness, and the awareness looks like it comes, the eye looks like it comes out of that place. So it's kind of like awareness to our potential, like look within, what can I really achieve in this life, and also be aware to where I came from, what is the path I was going on, and where I'm leading on, where I'm going to. So yeah, this is the yellow seed, and every wave have a connection with the other wave that we came from. So we just finished the blue monkey wave, and the blue monkey is bringing this energy of like playfulness. It really connected us to our inner child. So playfulness, connecting us to the little things that makes us happy, fun, the illusion. We go through those like crazy illusory experiences that we like wonder, how does that make sense? Because it makes no sense. And he connects us to the magic of life, and he's bringing this energy of childishness. Like, what is really bring this energy of passion for life? What do I want to love? What do I want to do in my life? And in those 13 days, what really guided me is that sentence that the blue monkey say is, if it's not fun, it's probably not for me. So those 13 days, and from that, in a very in a harmonized way, we're connecting to that wave. So from the blue monkey wave to the yellow seed wave, the blue monkey wave wakes us up and what we think we know, and the yellow seed wave comes to refocus us on what most relevant goals for us. The monkey wave revived our imagination, and the yellow seed wave opened up new potentials for us. The monkey wave brings lightness and ease and connects us to the natural desire to play and just enjoy the life. And the seed wave invites us to bloom and be enthusiastic about the new things that is currently sprouting and breaking into our lives. So as I said before, each wave is a process in itself. Its essence is determined by the essence of the first day of the wave. The first day is the yellow seed, and the essence of the wave is main lesson that we will learn over those next 13 days. And as I said, we have 13 gate days. So what is that yellow seed? As we said, target awareness flowering, target the ability to be focused, our intention on what we really, really want. Those 13 days are pushing us to really dive into what we want. After those 13 days of the blue monkey connects us to what gives us like passion for life. We take that knowledge and we like focusing on it. We put it as a target and we go there. We direct ourselves there. And awareness to recognize where we at on our way and how our goals connect us to the environment that we live in. And flowering, agreeing to break through, to be seen in all of our glory and to aim higher than ever before. So we all have the opportunity to realize our potential in many ways and all stages of life. More than that, the creation wants us to be directed to our goals and to work towards our breakthroughs. Like she really pushing us, the reality will push us there. And it's so dark around me. Oh my God, the yellow seed is like, I'm in the soil right now. I'm actually inside a pool, but never mind. So before we'll go into the wave story, I want to talk about the blue monkey map. So not the blue monkey map, it's the yellow seed map. It's a mistake. So in the center, we see the essence, the first day of the wave. So that map is kind of like the map of the whole wave. What will support us, what will challenge us, what is the subconscious power of that wave, and so. So as we see the guidance, the first day of the wave is always being guided by its own power. So the magnetic yellow seed is guided by the yellow seed, and it shows us that in this wave, we are invited to open our inner eyes and look at the most exciting potentials for us in this life and acknowledge where we're at in relation to the fulfillment of those goals. And what intentions we can bring and refine that will motivate us to small and mundane actions that will advance us towards the fulfillment of those goals. This is what leads us in those 13 days. What do I really want to achieve and what actions I need to do to make it happen? And then we have what supports us in this wave. So what supports us is the blue eagle. He's the one that sees the big picture and he sees the small details. He's using his mind. So the support comes as a natural and integral part of the central essence, which is the yellow seed. And the blue eagle brings the vision and the ability to create the vision within this reality by using the mind, understanding and calculating the way. And he supports us in this wave to connect to our goals from our vision. And remember, what is that vision of our life? Okay. And if we actually don't have a vision, so sit down, write your life goal vision, because this is what is leading you in those 13 days. What is really excites you, and write a vision out of that. And then we also have the subconscious power of the yellow seed, and he comes as the red earth, which is also going to be the next wave that will come right after. It's all synchronized very beautifully. So the red earth, I like to say it's a she. She brings the ability to navigate and recognize where we are on the map and recognize the synchronicities that shows us where we are in our way. Different kinds of like coincidences, like breadcrumbs on the road that shows us that we are on our way, on the right direction. So she's the energy of like synchronicities. We're gonna feel many synchronicities, meet the right people, and so and so. And the challenge, I love to say that the challenge is not a bad thing, is like where we are developing at. we all have our own map. So what is the challenge of our life is what really develops us. We will probably be magnetized to that type of people. So in this wave, what challenge us is the white wizard. And he is challenging the yellow seed and us in this wave to look at the reality from a perspective that we can actually fulfill everything that we dream and wish for right now, and that there is magic in this world. It comes to remind us there is a path that we are walking. It's like a long way towards the biggest goals, but there is also magic. Okay, so the magic is available for us in every moment to make quantum leaps and fulfill, move between dimensions of time, to put aside the illusion of time and to do actions from the knowing that we have the ability to take big steps today. Okay, you can also look at the king, the way it looks. He's with his eyes closed, smiling. He just knows. He knows what he's comes to him easily, and he just make magic. So the yellow seed is like targeting, moving forward, going against the rocks and the soil to sprout out. But what challenges him is actually the essence of magic. So timelessness, magic, we can play and smile to the world. Now, the yellow seed contain within it a sequence of 10 gate days. Let's talk about that. What is gate days? Those are days that it's possible to go through developmental lessons. I'm still working on my English, I'm sorry. That connects us directly to our DNA and the memory of our natural power. The often experience is more intense than the normal days, and they have it's very like noticeable develop quality, just like it's really developing time. Those 10 gate days can be experienced as a sequence that particularly accelerate our development. Okay, the story of the wave. And I'm in the middle of the jungle in the darkness. It was very pretty just a few minutes ago. So let's dive in. Last part of that class. The first day of the wave. This is the first day of the wave. And he's kind of like magnetizing us to the essence of what we are going to learn right now. So it's the yellow seed. This is what we are going through. Like I said before, the blue monkey wave was connecting us to our fun. Like, what is fun? This is what I'm here to do, and bring the vision for our life from that essence. What do I really want to create in my life? And now this wave is connecting us on the first day to the target, to like really bring awareness to where I'm at on my path, where I want to be, and what do I need to do to achieve it. So yeah, I just said it all. Okay, the second day is of the wave brings us together with the challenge of the wave, and it comes in the sign of the red snake, the red serpent. It teaches us about the challenge of moving towards our goals with determination, and at the same time taking care of our survivals, like what we really need. Okay, the third day, which is also the first day of the 10 sequence gate days, it's the electric white wall bridge. He teaches us the connection that motivates us to go through this challenge of survival while striving towards the fulfillment of our goals in our agreement to move and go to new places and new worlds, to connect with new people, to let go what no longer serves us, to stay behind and die. The wall bridge brings with it the power of death and rebirth. The electric wall bridge teaches us about the consent to die and to reborn as a service to the existence of creation of our lives, of ourselves. The fourth day, you can see it here, is my friend galactic birthday also, Helios. The fourth day of the wave, the self-existing blue hand brings with it the form in which the service of the wave takes. it goes through this realization of, yeah, like what is that, the magnetic essence of the wave. It just like bring it into matter. So the blue hand bring the healing on a physical level of the surface on earth. The self-existing blue hand teaches us that we are all on the path of self-healing, whether we are conscious about it or not. We always strive to be healthier, happier, more connected to life. And so the self-existing blue hand is actually the expression of fulfillment and of our potential. The fifth day is the first move in the wave. Like you see, it's like there's a way of movement and then there's a shift. So that's that day is like the day that empower us. The fifth day is of the wave. With it, brings it with it in the quality of empowerment and breakthrough. In this sign of the yellow star, overtone amplifies the essence of the seed by teaching us our ambition to bring more beauty to the world, to bring our art to the world from a place that wants to empower our environment and us. This is also what enhances the realization of the potential, our agreement to create and to be artists in this world, our agreement to express our unique beauty. And this is what empowers us in this development. Then we have the sixth day. The sixth day of the wave brings with it the essence of balance and recognition in the form of the rhythmic red moon. So the rhythmic red moon teaches us about the need to like balance and be with our emotions, so we can move forward from time to time and fulfill our goals and to go through our breakthroughs, just like really contain our emotions. This is what balance us in this like expression of our goals in this life. And then we have the seventh day. We meet the resonant white dog. So you can see this is a white dog here, and the white dog is like the peak of the wave, is the day that we kind of like channeling, we're the most close to God. So the seventh day we meet the resonant white dog. The resonant white dog is, as I said, the peak of the yellow seed wave, and he teaches us when we are connected to our potential, we are actually connecting to our hearts. And when we are connected to our hearts, we have the ability to really embody this unconditional love in this life. And this is the expression of the most beneficial fulfillment, just being unconditional love. And then we have the galactic blue monkey that comes and reminds us, hey, do you remember me from last wave? Every galactic day is in the sign of the wave that we just had. So it's the 8th day of the yellow seed wave, and he teaches us about the power of play as a way of life, of fulfillment. He teaches us that when we are present in the world out of playfulness and childishness, we actually realize ourselves by our very presence. That there is some kind of simple harmony in this way that children develop from playfulness. And they're just, this is what the galactic monkey teaches us, exactly that, this model of just be that child, play every day, and this is you fulfilling yourself. And then the 9th day of the wave brings together the solar yellow human. This yellow human that chooses his choices from himself and takes responsibility for the coincidences of his choices. The solar day of the wave is the day that brings with it quality of direction and adjustment on the way forward from our development movement. So we go through during the wave. The solar yellow human has the intention to specify the way in which he affects reality from connection to his potential and from his way to open himself to realize and fulfill himself. The 10th day of the wave, the planetary day, we meet the red skywalker. With the quality of connection between the heaven and the earth, he explored and he realized the essence of the soul on earth. He teaches us about the way in which the seed and the potential are fulfilled on the earth. This is the practical realization of a high consciousness on earth that constantly refines itself and clarifies itself in front of the expression on earth. The planetary red skywalker invites us to in the seed wave, in the yellow seed wave, to take an earthy step of fulfillment in recognition of our soul. And in that, we are here to first of all fulfill the essence of our soul on earth. And then we have the 11th day. He appears in the form of the spectral white magician, the not magician, but the wizard. So he comes to, is also the challenge, right? So it's the day that kind of like releases, and it's the day that we kind of like almost done with all of that process. So we can just smile to the world and just know the magic and let the things happen by themselves. And yeah, just really connect to the magic. The day after, it's the day of the releasing. And the day of the releasing is again being connected to our intention, in our direction, in our vision. So that day, it's the crystal blue eagle, and it ends this sequence of the 10 gate days. And he teaches us that when we are tuned in our goals and focused in its fulfillment in the world, our visions become a thing around which we can cooperate with the environment, invite us to dedicate ourselves to the fulfillment of our highest purpose on earth, and create from his beneficial and precise collaborations. So it's a day of collaboration. The crystal tone is like we are collaborating, we sit all around the fire together, sharing about what we learned, and just collaborate, create our visions from collaborations. And the last day, I'm in such a darkness. Wow, look at me. I'm very dedicated to give you that knowledge. So I didn't want to give it tomorrow. So I'm just doing it right now in the middle of the jungle at night. The last day comes with the cosmic yellow warrior, who teaches us that in our path of fulfillment, we're going to meet challenges and we're going to meet fears, and that we just have to go through it. If we want to achieve our goals, we have to go through it. And he reminds us that we are very intelligent, and in the right moment we will know what to do, and that they have the essence of like releasing. So that's his energy, is like we're gonna know what to do. So that was the last day. So this wave is a time of many new things happening. Many new potentials are opening up. And the invitation is to use the connection to the land. Be connected to the ground. This is a subconscious power. She's supporting us, the red earth. She's also the next wave. So to be connected to the land, to the people, to the environment. The yellow seed is really, really like aware to his surroundings. So that is something that will support us and the community, and to use the resources that are available to us in order to break into new ways. And the next wave, like I said, the red earth, is going to be hidden. It's also the hidden power of the yellow seed, as I said, and it's the next wave will bring with it the possibility to take new potentials that have sprouted in this wave, and to see how we are organizing it within our reality, how we can navigate ourselves through the next steps. So those things will really happen. So it will really benefit the new seeds that are already sprouting, or that we are just planted during this yellow seed wave. Thank you so much. I'm going back home to the light, and I am wishing us an amazing wave. Listen to your inner voice telling you what are you here to fulfill in this time, in this life. Go after it. And just remember that the last day of that wave is the yellow warrior, that he knows he's powerful. His sword is he's intelligent, he's questioning. And yeah, just go after your goals, make it happen. And we're going to have all of those 10 gate days. It's a very, very powerful time to really bring into earth our visions. And it comes right after the blue monkey that really, really connected us to what we really want to do here. So be connected to synchronicities, be connected to what makes you feel good, and bring it into the action, and think what is the next step, even if it's a small step, if it's a big step, if it's a step I'm going to do right now or later. Just bring it in and do it. Thank you so much. How do I stop share? You can't really see me. I'm Shany Alter in the darkness, and yeah, I'm not in the darkness anymore. I am a coacher, I'm a mentor. I'm also doing personal readings. I hope that next wave I'll do it during the light, the daylight, so you can see the beauty behind me in the jungle of Costa Rica. And if you have any question, please feel free to ask. And I'm just so into that knowledge. I'm talking about it so much, and that is why I'm recording it and just sharing it for free with all of you, because the Dreamspell calendar is full of magic and it changed my life in the last 2-3 years. I'm working with it. Everything I said is based on my teacher teaching. His name is Alon Mor. He's working in Hebrew, and I talk to him many times. Let's do it in English. I live in Costa Rica. I talk about it all day long. I want it in English. And he's like, yeah, not yet. So it's all based on his teachings. If you speak in Hebrew, I highly, highly, highly recommend sign up to his membership. He's amazing. He's giving like this daily explaining, deep explanation about each sign. We have 20 sign, 20 wave, 13 days each wave. And it's just a magical tool for self-development. So if you want to work with me one-on-one, have a reading, personal reading, also to know what is the year that you're at, the year that you will enter to in the next birthday, or any other things that you want to work with me, reach out to me. Thank you so much. I love you. And may we all have a powerful day, 10 days, gate days, a powerful wave of achieving goals, seeing them sprouting in the reality. Yes. All right. Bye.